Bonjour, c'est Gabrielle. Aujourd'hui, today, nous sommes au Chinatown à Montréal. Having lived in Shanghai, I don't know what to expect from this Chinatown because we don't have a proper one in Paris. Donc, allons découvrir. Let's go. Wow, there's like street signs and everything. It really looks like China, like Asia at least. Oh, épicerie asiatique. So, wow, they even have a duck as well, Chinese style duck. Wow, they're currently speaking Cantonese, le cantonais, which I don't understand very well because I learned Mandarin. Oh, il y a des boulangeries, there are pastry stores. I think this one is a famous one. Elle s'appelle Coco Pâtisserie. Et bien sûr, il y a du bubble tea. You can't have a Chinatown without bubble tea. Et ici, there's so much food options over here. There's a lot of dumpling spots pour les dumplings. And of course, chat time, we have this in Paris too. Et ici, we have les bonbons à la barbe de dragon, which like are Chinese style cotton candy. I never had it before, je l'ai jamais eu avant. So I might try it later. And these are like the Shanghainese style dresses. They're called qipaos. I have a few from actual China, but yeah, they kind of look like this. These, I think I've never seen a Chinese person ever wear these. And they sell them here for 55 CAD. Probably not the price they bought it at, maybe. And oh, we have un grand buffet mondial. So it says exotic buffet worldwide. Not sure what type of food they have there. Massage places too. And so much food options, and like I feel like this is a dim sum. We don't have many good dim sum places in Paris, but I feel like in Montreal there's so much options. Il y a plein de options différentes. It says cuisine cantonaise, which is Cantonese cuisine. This is different sorts of herbal teas. Des thés aux herbes. And we have Yifang, which is a bubble tea chain que j'aime beaucoup à Paris. I like it in Paris. Voila, I think we're at the end of the main street. We're thinking about what we should eat. Et je pense qu'on va manger du dim sum. I love how they're playing Bella Ciao in the background. Et je trouve qu'il y a vraiment beaucoup de monde. Like, there's not just tourists, but il y a aussi des personnes locales. There's also local people, mais c'est beaucoup plus grand que ce que je pensais. It's a much bigger than I thought. And yeah, I think it's like a good introduction, I would say, to Asia and to China. Definitely very different. I feel like this is like a Disneyland kind of version of Asia and China, trying to sell you the things like bubble tea and souvenirs and stuff, mais c'est quand même intéressant. And yeah, like different than what we have at Paris. Nous sommes dans un endroit qui s'appelle Sammy Soup Dumpling. Donc, il y a les entrées. I love how it's in French, c'est en français. Et il y a les xiaolongbao. Xiaolongbao, ça vient de Shanghai. So xiaolongbao, en fait, ça vient de Shanghai. C'est les dumplings à la vapeur. So it's like steamed dumplings. And honestly, when I was in Shanghai, I didn't have it that much. Mais c'est très très bon. It's one of the specialties in Shanghai. That's so cute. Le guide dégustation, how to eat xiaolongbao.
We went ahead and tried the xiaolongbao, which actually comes from Shanghai, the place that I used to live before Paris. There's a certain way to eat them where you have to pop the tip and suck the broth that's inside and then eat it entirely. They're super delicious and they're one of my favorite types of dumplings. This one was vegetarian filled, but you can also have the ones filled with pork or with meats. I wish they had more good xiaolongbao places in Paris. Perhaps I need to discover. Then I was craving something sweet, so we went to a place called Bonbon à la barbe de dragon. So candies that are of the beard of the dragon. In France, we have la barbe à papa, which is cotton candy. So I guess this is their certain type of it. I hadn't eaten it before, even though it does originally come from China. And it's so interesting, the texture. It kind of has this like cotton-like feel. I tasted it and it tasted super sweet. And then I went ahead and I asked her the ingredients and she told me there was du sésame, sesame, there was also la noix de coco, coconut, there was la farine, flour, and there was glucose, so a lot of the different ingredients mixed together and had a nutty flavor, just very sweet, perfect for un petit dessert, a little dessert. What would a trip to Chinatown be sans du bubble tea, without bubble tea? So are you a fan of bubble tea? I was looking at the sizes they have here and their large is really large. I've never seen such a big size in France so far, but I decided to opt for the standard one. I really love the fruit la mangue. I love mango, and in general, when I lived in Shanghai, I often had bubble tea, but to be honest, in Paris, I rarely do, like probably once every 2 months or so. But in general, this one was pretty good, not too sweet, very fruity. And let me know in the comments if you ever had bubble tea and what's your favorite, or if you don't like it.
We're at the end of the main street of Le Quartier Chinois, so the Chinese arrondissement of Montreal. I'm very surprised about how many options there was. Like there's so many different types of cuisines, including like dim sum, Cantonese cuisine. I even saw like Thai foods. Je trouve qu'il y a vraiment beaucoup d'options, like compared to Paris. And I wasn't expecting it to be this big. Je trouve qu'il y a vraiment beaucoup d'options. Like there's so many types of options, and I would definitely want to explore each one if I had more time. Let me know your thoughts on this Chinatown, and if you have a Chinatown from where you come from and what it looks like, parce que je suis très intéressée, I'm very interested. Donc merci et à bientôt.